All right, welcome here this morning, JCC people. My name is Jena, and we are going to do a cardio mix this morning. So make sure you listen. I'll try to give you options. This morning, I'm going to keep it more low to moderate impact, but obviously you can still get your heart rate up nice and high as well. So make sure you have a water bottle and a sweat rig, and let's get going. All right, taps out to the side here. Give me some arms. All right, keep those arms up there. Get those muscles warmed up. Try not to let them be lazy down here. Let's take those taps to the front here. Tapping that foot up. Happy Wednesday. We're going to start to travel our steps from side to side. Give me a little rainbow this morning. And we're going to take those feet behind us for those taps. Straight arms, just push them forward. Doesn't have to be a very big motion with those arms. They're by all means swinging at our side, but they're not relaxed. They're nice and strong still. Make a little fist if that helps you. Let's go back to these. Tapping out to the side. Keep those arms up. And let's go back to taps in front. Stepping out a little bug out there. Take it behind again. Tap, tap. Pull those arms up. Nice strong arms. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Give me a little march here. Taking it out, taking it in. switch it to that other leg leading. Out, out, in. Keep those arms moving. Three more. 2 and 1. All right, little leg swing in front. Leg swing in front. Just swing it back. Tap it to the floor. Pull it up. Opposite arm reaches in front for 10 more. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Swing it in front, tap it back. Reach with those arms. 10 more. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're going to take it to a little bit of a jump rope here. Now, you can choose to not let your feet leave the ground, keeping the balls of the feet there, but I don't want anyone's heels touching the ground. You're on the balls of your feet. Imagine you have a jump rope here. If you'd like, you can leave the ground a little bit. So right now I'm not leaving the ground, but my heels are not touching. Now I'm leaving the ground a little bit. You can go back and forth from one to the other. So here again, not leaving the ground. Feel it in those lower legs. Leaving the ground. Woo. 15 seconds. Good work. All right, we are all going to take those legs really wide here, going down and up, down and up. Hands can rest on your thighs. You can even cheat and give yourself a little push-up if you want. See if you can touch the ground is another option. But I'm still keeping that body nice and upright. We're hinging those hips back, but we're not letting the chest fall completely to the ground. Good, nice wide stance. Press through those heels as you're coming up and out of it. Good work. 20 seconds. Woo. And up. 3 more. Good, bring it up. Take it to a little heel dig in front here. Little jump rope arms again, please. Heel, 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 heel. Now you can remain here, or you can add that little hop if you like. You can even double time it if you'd like. I'm keeping medium to low intensity, or shouldn't say intensity, impact today, but you can certainly pick it up a little. Walk it or hop it. Keep those arms going. Elbows are right at your side. Rotate those wrists and those forearms a little. Good work. Remember, you don't have to hop. flat. Good work. We're gonna go back to those really wide squats. Again, this time, we're going to the ground, we're going up. We're going to the ground, we're going up. Okay? Bigger arm reaches. Bigger arm motions. Heart rate gets up there. Now, you don't have to go as slow as me. You don't even have to go as fast as me. Choose your tempo. You can go down and up. Nice and quick for a few. Or you can slow it down. Up to you. I'm staying right in the middle here. Keep those arms going. Grab something on the ground with good lifting techniques. Set it on a shelf. No more of this, okay? Promise your body you're not going to lift things like this anymore. Down and push. Grab it off the ground. Woo! Nice work. All right. We're going back to those little ankle bounces again. Heels do not touch the ground, but I can keep my toes in contact, my balls and my feet in contact. Or I can leave the ground and tap those toes. Maybe you want to make it a little bit more aggressive and bring the heel to your seat as you're doing your jump rope. Okay, you decide today. Good work. These are 1 minute intervals. We can do anything for a minute. Just set that timer and go. Don't worry about pacing yourself. You can always go up, down in that minute. Everyone's heels are up off the ground still, right? Nice work. So we're going to turn that wide stationary squat into a traveling one. So take it wide, bring it in. We're going to stay on the side for 30 seconds. So now you step out, come right back in. Good work. Try to get through a nice big range of motion. If you limit to here, but yet you have the mobility to go down, challenge yourself. If you limit it, right, that's about as much range as you're gonna build function through. The rest of it, you're vulnerable to hurt yourself. So every once in a while, pull a little deeper. Other side, down and up. Nice push here. You're doing great. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a drink of water here. Just a little sip. Make sure you stay hydrated. All right, so let's practice with our arms first. Out in front, palms can be down or palms can be in, whatever feels best in that shoulder joint. You're gonna pull open and then hug around a tree. Just like you're doing a chest fly. You're using the muscles, you're not just letting those arms move loose, right? Pull, press it forward. All right, so from here, we go out into a half jack, all right? Out in, out in, out in, out in. We're gonna pick it up here. Join me if you can, or keep that slower level. The intensity right now is coming from what you're doing here in that upper body. Pull it apart, contract it coming in. Your chest and your arms should be getting a little tired. Just a soft bend in the elbow. It doesn't do any bending and extending. It kind of stays fixed here. Good, 20 seconds. Woo! I feel it in the upper body. Pull, press. Good work. Woo! All right, take it to a little march. You can stay here with your march or join me for a nice, easy jog here. Going back and forth from one of those to the other. Let's try to jog it in a little square. Forward, side, back, side. Remember, you can be marching this. I don't cross my feet over because I'm marching or jogging. Looks good. Keep those arms going. Woo! And that's our time. Back to those half jacks. Pull, push. Solid arms. If you want. Good work. And not relaxing arms. They're not going up and down. Forward and back. Pull. Work on. Woo! $15 seconds. Join me again if you can. Maybe you've been here the whole time. All right. We'll do it again. One more wide squat. To the side. This time. You're gonna sweep those arms. You can do one arm or both. You're trying to not continue to shift once you sweep. Just sit down. Sit and come back up. Or you can come here again. Other side. Down and up. Down and up. Arm. Option. Sweep that floor. Both arms. Momentum wants to take us that way, but you're still going down and back with your hips. Good. This is your core work. If you've ever strained an abdominal muscle, you know it is involved in everything you do. So if you wait for someone to tell you to do isolated core work, yeah, you've already worked it quite a bit. All right. Let's go back to tapping those toes back. So you did them at the beginning. You're going to stay on one leg. And you're going to go down a little. Down. Down. Sit the hips back again. Now, I'm going to stay here today. Right? You can go all the way down and tap the back knee. to the floor as your option. Bending that back knee. Good work. Pick it up if you want. For the last 10 seconds, change that tempo. Switch those legs, please. Back, back. You can go all the way down, tapping the knee every time, gently to the floor. Or up here. Last 10 seconds. You can pick up your pace. This moves. Make sure this hip is moving still. And that's it. Take it to your march or your jog. You've got this. Let's travel in our square. Backwards, side, forward. Oh, you want it harder? That's fine. And that's up to you. Pull those knees up higher. Get more aggressive. Or you're marching. Bringing it down a little. The intensity really never is dependent upon your instructor. It's all within you. You're fierce and powerful. That's it. Let's grab some water again. Walk it around, catch your breath. Woo! So we're going to imagine we have a step in front of us. You're going to step forward with one foot. Step straight across to the other side of your step. Step to the floor, and then back to that foot. Now you lead with the other leg. Step on your step. Step to the side of your step. Step to the floor, and bring that leg in. Forward, side, back, together. Forward, side, back, together. Get those arms when you're ready. Woo! Keep those arms going. Forgot our timer. 30 seconds. Good work. If you have a step, pull it out if you want. My computer's on all my steps right now, so it'll come ahead up. All right, let's go over the top. It's on top, over, on top of the steps, on top, over, on top, over. All right, because we have to travel up, we have to give it a little power. Oh yeah, a little up here. Get on, get off. Get on, get off. Over the top, long way. You can be here. That just means your step is lower. Bring it up when you want. Get up to that higher step. Good work. Almost there, 10 seconds. on top of your step. Tap it to the floor. Tap, 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 tap. Keep it going. Remember, you don't have to leave the ground. You can tap it out without moving. Arms. Good work. Woo. 30 seconds. Keep going. Here's my step. Doing the same thing. Woo. 7. Good work. We're going to do corner to corner. So stepping forward, tap, step back. Other side. It's always the outside leg that steps and tap. Oh, wrong. Jeez. Inside leg, tap. Right? Inside leg, tap. Turning your hips. Again, there's no crossing over the feet. Here we go. Corner to corner here. Aim for the corner of that room. Now we're technically all on the ground. So take up as much space as you can going forward and back. Forward, push back. Pull forward, push back. Pull forward, push back. Good work. Keep that intensity up with those arms, please. Push them. Change it up. Woo! Nice work. We're going to keep this corner to corner, but we're going to add 3 knees. 2, 1, corner. 3, 2, 1, down, down, up. 3, 2, 1, down, down, up. 3, 2, 1, down, down, up. Outside leg. Outside leg. Arms, arms, arms. They're runners. Get in that running form. Woo! Hello. Good work. Step together, over, up, up, up. No major patterns. Basic. Aggressiveness is what's going to make that workout more challenging. 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Whoop, whoop, whoop. 3, 2, 1. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nice work. Catch your breath. Basic step on top of your step. Step it, knee. Let's bring the knee up. Step, knee. Step, knee. That's what you're imagining or doing. Give me a kick out. Kick. Kick. Good work. Get it down into a low. 10 seconds. Couple more reaches. All right. March it. Catch your breath. Opening my window. It is very hot. All right, ready for the other leg. Other leg goes forward. Knee, knee, knee. Arms. Don't stop moving those arms, please. Ladies and gentlemen, exaggerate your motions. If you're here and your heart rate's not even up, still do that small step, but try to pull that leg up. Here we go, kicks. Whew. Load, uh-oh. Reach, reach, reach. Out. Bring it up anytime you need to. All right, march it. All right, we got that big step in front of us again. Take it to that basic V step, you all know it. On top of your step. Legs are wide. Arms are going forward and backwards together. Can you do it? That's core control, right? Coordinating the upper extremities, the lower extremities, and stabilizing. Because the body wants to go where the legs are going. Other side, here we go. V-step. Arms. Push, pull, push, pull. Good work. Taking up as much space as you can. Four, three, two, one. Hammies. Changing those arms. Heel to your seat. Every time you want to try to feel that heel, touch the buttons. Good work. Woo! Keep them wide. Join me for narrow. Narrow. Pick it up if you want. Good work. Woo. Catch your breath. Little water. Baby sips. All right. You're going to chug one leg and just lift the other one off like straight. So let's do them slow together. You pull, push, pull. This leg is off the ground. That foot's hovering, hovering, hovering. Here we go. Chug, 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 chug. Push, push, push. Woo! Just like a little, call it a chug step in your step aerobics. Little rocking horse is another way, right? Push, 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 push. Woo! 10 seconds. Good work. Getting ready. Other side, let's practice it. Chugging. Push, push. Extend this leg. Heel and foot. Hover, pick it up. Arms. You can do this guy if you want. Chug. Hovering that back foot. Push, push, push. Pull that up. Higher you pull, harder you have to work. All right, march it out. All right, legs are close. Little sits. Tiny sit here. Let them burn. I want those arms to start to reach out. Slow it down if you need to. Pick it up when you can. Woo! Hey, guess what? We're 30 seconds into it. 30 left. Woo! Our legs should be getting tired at this point in our workout. I'm like, please tell me we're not 10 minutes into our workout. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Oh, 30-second recovery. I hope you're winded. Catch your breath. Woo! Eight seconds. And then we're going to pretend that step is under us again. All right? Let's go back to that turn step. So it's here, across, down, here. Up, across, down. Or an L step, whatever you refer to it as. Your arm can lead the way here. Bye, Bob. Thank you. The leg closest leads. Going up and going down. You're turning your body. Open. Remember, take up as much space as you can. Now we're going to go over the top this way and back. Turn step. Uh-oh. Over the top. Back. Turn step. Over the top and back. Turn. Over. Back. Turn. Step together, step together, step together, step together. Turn. Keep it going. Turn it. Over the top. Back. Turn. One more over the top. Back, turn, step. Last time over. And back. Good. Bring it on the floor again. Step is still in front of us. We're gonna hop onto that baby step. And we're gonna step off. Hop on. Step off. Hop on. Step it back. Hop forward. Step it back. Hop on. Step back. Hop. The impact is on the down. So you have to absorb the shock. It's just a baby hop. Baby, baby bunny hops. If you want to be more aggressive today, go at it. "15 seconds. I lied. Oh, 20 more. Nice work. Catch your breath. March in place. Bring me back to those toe taps you did up at the beginning. Stomping that ball out in front of you. Stomp, 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 stomp. Add up. That's an option. Stop it. Woo! Let's go right from here into that super powerful pull apart and together with the arms. Jack if you want, but we're not going up and down or loose. It's a pull. Solid arms. You've got a band between your arms coming out and then on the outside coming in. Woo! 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into some reaches. Come on, come on. Reach, reach, reach. Woo! You're doing great. Slow it down if you need to. Just because I'm going at a faster tempo does not mean you stop and get out of the workout. Slow it down. Speed it up when you're able. Even if it's for 2. Slow, slow. Everyone stay with me. Slow, slow, slow. 4 quick ones. 4, 4. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Ah, slow, slow. And quick. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Slow, slow. 2. Slow. 2. Going right back into our little step back lunge. With that leg, hinging forward a little bit in the hip or in the chest, but we're not bowing to the ground. You've got it. We're all going slow. We're gonna pick it up and go. Quick, quick. This hip is still moving. Don't you dare just tap your toe back and forward. Get into it. Move the hip. Slow. One more quick. That hip has to still move. Bring it up, march it out. Other side. Hip. Bend that knee back there. It's not this, right? Not a toe tap. It's actually a lunger. Pick it up here. Slow it down. Woo-hoo. Keep that hip moving. Pick it up, go. Slow. All right. Tap it across your body. Get those arms moving. Opposite direction here. Work on your exhales. Similar movement. Legs are going up. Twist that body towards the leg that's going up. Start to bring them in front. Add a pull. Add a pull. Gentle pull. Woo! Good work. Grab a chair if you need it. Go by the couch, go by a wall. We're going to work on low squats. So you're going to start to sit back, and then you're going to go down with your hips. So from the front, right? You're sitting back, and then you're going to hang on and go down. Turn those heels in a little bit, and notice how your hips are going to possibly sink a little lower, right? Very hard angle to have your toes here, and sit your hips very hard on your knees. Come up, do it again. Sit those hips back, and then start to come down. Drop them, angle those knees in or out, heels in. Hang on to your chair if you need it to come out. If you've progressed, you might be able to stand right out of that puppy. Give yourself a high five if you can, pretty impressive. All right, we're gonna turn our toe up. You might still want your chair for a little balance. And we're just gonna shift the hips back. Drop the shoulders towards that extended leg. Looking like so from the side. One more. Other side, grab your chair if you need it. I could be hanging on my chair here, right? Two more. Good. Take those arms to a little goalpost. Bring them in, turn those palms towards you. Elbows squeeze in. Open them up, palms away. Open them up. If you're getting better and better at using those arms while you're doing these workouts, and they're not just hanging here at your side, hey, eventually you might have nice toned shoulders like those sprinters, right? Boom, boom, boom. Woo! Couple little shoulder rolls, please. Now you might notice, maybe not, I tend to move around a lot when I'm cooling down. It's a habit. It's a very good habit because your body's trying to cool down. And if you just stop, it's like hitting a brick wall, right? Sitting down's worse. Unless you're lightheaded or dizzy, then you want to sit down so you have less room to fall to the ground, okay? All right, take a big inhale up. And chest up, sweep them back. Come on up. Big inhale. And sweep them. Big inhale, chest stays lifted. Exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale, good. Let's make sure we get those ankles. You can go ahead and come by a chair or by the wall if you want to, all right? Or you can just lunge into your leg. I'm just gonna use the chair, you can certainly be here. You're gonna have that heel down on the ground back there, and you're gonna bend the knee and straighten the back knee. Bend and straighten. Keep the back heel on the ground. Bend, straighten. Bend, straighten. Now keep that knee straight. Lift through the heel, drive the heel down. As you drive the heel down, bring that front knee forward a little bit more so you feel a little longer stretch in the back. Heel up, front knee back a little, and bring them apart. One more. Back heel up, and drive the heel down, drive the knee forward. Switch those legs. Again, you can be going into the couch or whatever, your table, or into your knee. So from here, the back heel stays down, and then you just bend the knee and straighten the knee. Bend it a little and straighten. These are those soleus muscles. They run a little bit deeper to your gastrocnemius muscles. Really no such thing as a calf muscle, but that's what we call it. All right, let's go ahead and now keep the knee straight. Lifting up onto the ball of the foot, heel goes down, front knee goes forward. Lift it up, heel down, front knee forward. And again, up and down. Good work. Well, thanks for joining the cardio. Oh, you know what? We have 5 minutes left. My watch is a little fast here. You know what? Let's go down to the ground. We did a lot of core stuff, but we can do a little bit of core stuff on the ground these last few minutes, and I'll just alternate it with some seated stretches too, all right? So making your way slowly to the floor. Hopefully our heart rates are down enough, right? So I want you to go ahead and bend your knees a lot, and everyone's gonna grab the backs of their upper thighs. And you're gonna roll back, let your hands slide, and then you can use your hands to walk yourself up, but primarily you're trying to, of course, use the core. You can go down and pull. Now, if you don't need to hang on, then don't. Roll it down, roll it up. If that's still a little bit too easy, your hands will come across your chest, and you have to curl up with the weight of your arms hovering over the core. I'm keeping a nice little baby C shape in my core. As I come down, I'm not flattening out at any point. In fact, my shoulder blades never touch the ground. It's just the lower back, and then you come back up again. Let's go for 3 more from here. 2, and 1. Good. So just rest back into those hands and cross one leg, one ankle over and above the knee, opposite knee, and start to walk the straight leg in until you feel a nice stretch. There's no rule that says we need to hold this here, right? Move around, play around with your hips. Okay, it's gonna put some more tension on the muscles in different angles. Our body is not a static object, so we shouldn't really always stretch and hold those muscles static all the time. We just get into habits, right? And go ahead and extend the other leg, opposite ankle above that knee. And this way you can just walk it in until you feel a nice stretch in the outside of your hip. And again, you can just hold it if you would like, or play around with it. Good. So we're going to go ahead and come onto our side here, and you're going to bend your knees, okay? And our knees are going to come slightly out in front of our body today. Elbow right underneath the shoulder. Okay, if it starts to squeak away, you need to drive that back underneath. You're not going to have your fist off the ground. You're going to keep pressing your fist into the ground. That top hand is behind the head, or the fist is to the side of the head if your shoulder doesn't allow you to do that. You're looking straight ahead, not down, and you're going to lift those hips up, and you're going to drive the buns forward. Hold in this position, and breathe here. Nice and tall through the spine, and hold. From here, if you want to add a little more intensity, you just take that top leg and move it away from the bottom leg, but do not sit back in your hip again. Keep driving the hips forward and hover that ground. And let's go for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. We're going to do that on the other side. Elbow underneath your shoulder. I hope you can all see me. And your knees are out in front of your hips just a little bit here. And again, check that the elbow's not out here. Drive that fist into the ground. Hand either comes to the side of the head or behind, and you lift through your hips and you drive them forward and squeeze back here. And keep holding. Keep pressing the outside of the lower leg into the ground. If you start to sit back in your hips, you're going to feel it more in your back. Squeeze your buns right now. And again, if you'd like to make it a little tougher at this point, hover that bottom leg, but don't sink. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. And bring it up. Let's go ahead and just cross the lower legs. If that's uncomfortable, you can bring the bottoms of your feet together out in front of you. And we're just going to reach the body, the arms forward, and let the body fall forward a little bit and really stretch out the outsides of those hips together and the lower back.